It's Monday!
Sometimes I have a little dance party when I'm too tired with the reference desk. It's like, F this, I'm gonna go have a dance party. And then I does what? Amy, that was my zombie tattoo. I got her when I was 20 years old, and that's for you. Okay, so I really like this book project that we're doing, and I'm going to talk about books again. This week I finished the book Generation Dead by Daniel Waters, which I mentioned last week. This book was so great that I really loved it, and I'm going to review it on my library YouTube channel, which I will link to in the sidebar. So check that out, and check out my library's YouTube because it's really cool. And then after that I read a book called Zombie Blondes by Brian James. This one was okay. It wasn't what I was hoping for after Generation Dead. It's about a girl who moves to a town, and there's like this really vicious clique of really gorgeous, perfect looking blonde cheerleaders, and then really perfect like jocks, and her friend in the town is convinced that they're all perfect because they feed on the flesh of the living. And so it's pretty good. It's a cute story. I dig it. After that I read Firmin. It's a book about a rat who lives in a bookstore and he eats books, and it's really interesting to see different people and different aspects of life from the point of view of a rat. And I really like books about rats in general. So yeah, this is a pretty good one. I thought it was a young adult novel because the front looks very kind of cute, but it's not. It's very complex and very rich, and it's a really great one. After that, I read a book called Demon Apocalypse by Darren Shan. This is the 6th book in the series called The Demonata, and it's a young adult book. I would say it's just past juvenile into young adult. This is a really good book for boys. The whole series is really good for boys. It's very gory and bloody, and it's from the point of view of a boy, and I don't know, it's a really good one though. The writing style is a little bit juvenile. He'll have these like exclamatory asides like dash dash, that's really cool, exclamation point, or stuff like that, and that gets on my nerves. But accepting that, it's pretty good writing. It's a pretty cool, complex story. Oh, it's in Ireland, which makes me think of Amy, so that's cool. And then currently I am reading the 7th book in the Demonata series called Death's Shadow. Take a look at the cover because it's freaking beautiful, and here's this, or maybe I'll just post a picture of it. And then I'm also reading The Love Song of J. Edgar Hoover by Kinky Friedman. If you don't know who Kinky is, he's a really great author. He's very prolific. He's written a lot of books. He's also in a band called Kinky and the Jew Boys, and he also ran for governor of Texas a couple years ago. And I totally voted for him, and I was in my school newspaper with him when he came to speak in my school, and that was cool. But yeah, I will talk about this one and this one next week after I finish them. Oh, I want to say I read for probably 2.5 hours a day because I commute to work, and it's like an hour on the train there, an hour on the train back, and then I have a 30-minute lunch break, and I read the entire time, and I don't watch TV, and I don't play video games, and I don't even internet that much anymore. So I read a lot, and I don't want anyone to feel discouraged because I read obsessively. And basically I just want to say I'm really glad that we're all doing this book project, and I don't care if you read one book a month or one book an hour. I'm just glad that we're all reading together, and I think it's really cool. And you should all join Goodreads because Liz made a group on there for us, and that was cool. Shoutouts. Cami, you're reading Marley and Me, and I think that's neat. I can't read books about pets that are true because I can only assume that the pet inevitably dies, and then I'll want to kill myself. But tell me how it is because it looks like a really great book and it circulates a lot at the library. And I'll try to send you the intro. I'll probably forget though. Leah, I'm sorry that Crystal Ball ended up being such a fiasco for you, but I know, like, knowing you and knowing your friends and people who you were hanging out with, I'm sure it was just as fantastic just being in Ohio with your friends and spending time with them as it would have been going to the Crystal Ball. So I'm glad that you got to see people that you really love, and that's cool. Amy, your dad is cute. Your video is awesome. I love your interview with your dad. Liz, I never considered that not drinking enough water could make you tired, so after I watched your video, I was just guzzling water all night and all day the next day. So thanks for mentioning that, and I'm gonna try to drink more water now, because you mentioned it. And Danny, I saw a Snow White doll at CVS, and it made me think of you, and it made me want to buy it, and then collect other dolls that looks like the rest of us, so I can make a little doll intro. I'm not going to, because I'm incredibly lazy, but just want you to know I'm thinking about you, and I love you. And I miss you, and that's all I have to say for now. Oh, hey, this is my friend Asia. What's up? Word. Cool. Bye.